Okay, good morning. These are some of my students from my class, and they are here to share their thoughts and ideas about power teaching. So the first part of power teaching that we started with this year was the class yes response. Would somebody like to say what it is and what you think about it? Cam?
Well, so we do the same with Miss Emery, where she says class in a different tone of voice, and we have to repeat it, and it's a way to get our attention, have us get calm and focused, and I think it works really well.
So if I say class, you would say
Yes.
classity class?
Yes.
What's the point? Why do I do that?
It's to get your attention without no offense, but the annoying bells and turning the lights off and clapping. I think it's a lot better.
It's easy, it's
more
respectful.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. The next one was the classroom rules. Now, according to Power Teaching, there are 5 rules, but we got rid of Rule 3, which was raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. In 6th grade, we allow the students to get out of their seats because we want to give them some independence and some freedom. But what is Rule 1?
Follow directions quickly.
Rule 2?
Raise your hand for permission to speak.
Rule 4?
Make smart choices.
And our favorite, Rule 5?
Keep your dear teacher happy.
Okay, so how does it work? How do we keep these fresh in our mind? Abby?
Well, if someone was talking or not doing what they're supposed to, you would say one of the rules rule 1, and then everybody would say follow directions quickly.
Okay, so I'm sorry for interrupting you. So when I just randomly say that in class and everybody responds, what is that really doing? Continue.
It's like giving the person a reminder not to talk and to get on your task and do what you're supposed to do.
Dylan?
Well, it's not like when teachers are this is a warning, and you get all intimidated, but it's instead of you yelling at us in front of the class, don't you have to raise your hand. It's sort of like a friendly reminder from your classmates. If I call out and everyone will say raise your hand for permission to speak, and it will just be a friendly reminder and you don't get all pressured.
Does it work, Finn?
Yeah, I think it works because it's not. If someone's calling out in class or speaking in class, instead of just yelling at that person and saying, "Hey, go to the principal's office, you yelled out in class," it's a lot less awkward when you just say, "What's Rule 2? Raise your hand for permission to speak." And you're like, "Oh, right, sorry, I should have done that."
Nice. Okay, so we also have what's called the Teach OK. We've rephrased it to, I want you to have a conversation about something. Get ready, turn and talk.
Okay.
So what's that all about? Olivia?
So basically what you do is, after we say okay, we'll talk to the person next to you. So if you say describe what, whatever, blah, blah, blah is, then we would talk to them about it instead of telling the whole class what it is, because sometimes it's more pressuring to tell the whole class, because if you get something wrong, then you're kind of embarrassed. But if you get something wrong with your friend or partner, then it's not as embarrassing.
How does that work for people who are shy?
Well, instead of the pressure of raising your hand and going in front of the room to speak and tell your opinion, it's easier because you're only with one person, with your friend. And at least for me, I feel a lot more comfortable with my friends and having if I mess up when I'm in front of the board with a teacher. So then your group will be able to share what you thought, so it's not just on you with the pressure.
What about for those kids who are really super quiet? What does this do for them, Cam?
It gives them the time to express their ideas, because it could be a good idea and a helpful one that will help you get through the lesson. So.
How about for everybody involved in those two-way conversations? What does that do for you?
It gives you it makes it easier to see different people's opinions, and it gives you an easier way to. They might have an easier way of trying to figure something out, or better words to explain the lesson to you. If you're not really sure, you're kind of on the edge, you're not really sure about the lesson, they might have like a really good explanation for it.
Okay, good. And the last part is the scoreboard, the me, you points. So I'm the me, my class is the you. Want to share real fast what that is before the other kids come charging in? Dylan?
Okay, so me you points is points for either the teacher or the student. So if we're doing something bad, the teacher will get a point, but if we're doing something really good or we ask a nice question, we'll get a point. And it's motivation to if the class has more points than the teacher at the end of the class, you will only have to do 60% of your homework. So it's motivation to do well in the class.
Does this work?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Does everybody like it?
I love
Yeah.
it.
You love it? Okay. So this whole power teacher thing, do you find it more successful than other strategies that other teachers use? The same as what other teachers use, it's just different, or less successful?
Definitely
Pretty
more
successful.
successful. Yeah,
Yep.
it's really helpful.
You like it? Why do you like it? Anyone?
It just kind of gives like a respect between the teacher and the students more than like yelling at someone, ringing a bell. Like it gives it more of like a just more respectful between everyone.
Great. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.